What is up, everybody? I'm Tyler, aka Cheesehead300, and today I'm going to talk to you about why I think the Rams lost the Super Bowl for themselves. We're just fresh off the game, happened yesterday. Probably the most exciting Super Bowl I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm just kidding. It was probably the most boring one I've ever seen. I believe one of the lowest scoring ones, if not really close to the lowest scoring ever. Um, Probably only really exciting if you're a punter. I'm not judging. They're a lot more talented than I ever was. Um, so, on that note, I'm going to give you a few reasons why I think the Rams lost the game for themselves yesterday, and I hope you enjoy. All right, let's get into it. Reason number one on our list has to be the youth. I mean, the Patriots, they have so much more experience on their side. They have a coach that's been there, a quarterback that's been there, wide receiver, tight end. Plenty of people have been there. The Rams, they didn't have many people have been there before. Not a lot of experience on their side. They're young. It was the big game. A lot of nerves. Belichick is just a straight up master when it comes to manipulating the other team. Honestly, I think their youth played a big part in why they didn't perform the way they expected to. I honestly expected them to come out and playing lights out, scoring like no other. Like I said, I'm a Seahawks fan. I watch these guys score and score and score and win and win and win all season. So, honestly, I was shocked. Credit and kudos to the Patriots defense, Belichick, all those guys. They held him in check, held Gurley in check for the amount of time he was on the field, anyways. So I'm giving credit. I guess I'll do half credit. I'm giving half credit to the youth as to why they lost, and the other half goes to the Patriots defense. With those two combinations, they were just absolutely shut down. Unfortunately, it wasn't more exciting, but that's the way it goes sometimes. I think the more experience they gain and having this game under their belt will serve them better in the future. So I know they'll be back. So yeah, moving on to number two. Number two on this list has to be something that I was just didn't make any sense to me. They were talking, hyping up Gurley. You know, we're gonna get Gurley out there. We're gonna run him. He's gonna be the MVP if we win. Where was he? Where was he? C.J. Anderson got the bulk of the carries, and I understand what McVay was trying to do. He was trying to go with the hot hand. C.J. Anderson had been light outs in the playoffs. Gurley's had a knee injury. We understand that. However, it's the Super Bowl, man. I mean, I can't really say anything. I've never obviously played pro football. I've never been to a Super Bowl. I have had knee injuries that they suck. They do suck. They hurt, but it's the Super Bowl. I feel like you gotta lay everything on the line sometimes. I don't think they gave Gurley enough reps, enough chances to really get going. I think he could have been a much bigger factor than he was, even if he was hurting a little bit. I think giving him a proper chance to do what he does, getting him going, at least somewhat, at least able to sustain a drive. I mean, they punted 8-9 times in that game. Would have helped their cause a lot. So not having Gurley out there, not having his explosiveness, his will, his drive, really hurt them in my opinion. I mean, look at the Rams when they have them versus when they don't. It's just obviously two different teams. So I think not playing Gurley enough really hurt their chances at winning this game. He was really important, and they didn't utilize him to their full potential. So I feel like that's another component as to why they lost. All right, moving on to number three. At number three, we have just the all-around pressure, not just the Patriots rush getting to Goff, not the shutting down the run game. I think that just the all-around pressure of the moment of the big game all came down at once on them, unfortunately. It kind of goes back to the youth thing I touched on. I don't think they were mentally ready as much as they thought they were, because everyone thinks they're ready. I mean, I've I I'm talking about it now. I'm acting like I could go out there and play in the Super Bowl, but I would probably pee myself. So honestly, I think just not being mentally ready, not having the experience, like I said before, really just hurt them. However, these things are very minuscule, in my opinion. They're changeable, is the word I should use. They're changeable. You can fix these things. You can come back next year and you utilize Gurley. You can come back next year and have that experience, have the moxie. The pressure won't be as much. It'll still be there, but it won't be as palpable. It won't be so much on you at one time. So I believe, they just stick together. They keep buying in. They can come back. They can do it again, and they can get it done next year. They're a good team. They really are a good team. They didn't showcase it yesterday, but they have talent. They have talent, and they're well-rounded. That's you don't see that a lot anymore. I mean, you saw it a little bit with the 2014 Seahawks, 2013, 2014. They were well-rounded, decent offense, better defense, but you just don't see it, especially through free agency like they've done. They are a good team. They'll be back. They just should not hold their heads too low. The fact that they made it there after being one of the worst franchises, 3-4 years ago, from making that leap to turning around to go into the Super Bowl, that's impressive. I believe it was history. I'm not entirely sure, but I do believe it was one of the fastest turnarounds in NFL history. So they shouldn't hang their heads too low. Like I said, they're a good team. I'm personally, like I said, I feel victimized. I'm very afraid of playing them every year. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, they're fun games to watch. I love division matchups. I love getting the chance to watch them 2 times a year at least. I believe if they just stick to the path they're on now, they'll make it back and make that last step they needed to just become champion. But on that note, I think that'll be the end of the video today. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you. Bye.